Welcome back. There's nowhere else like it in the world, and it's right here in South Carolina, a place that builds full-size homes just like yours and mine just to knock them down. It's all in the name of safety, and sometimes the results are stunning. WYFF4's Perella Lewis gives us an update and a rare look inside.
It's a state-of-the-art facility that will blow you away. The Insurance Institute for Business and Home Safety can test structures like nowhere else.
It's the only thing like it in the world.
This $40 million facility is funded by the property insurance industry and is located on 90 acres of land in Chester County, South Carolina. It's the only full-scale research center, and it's designed to save lives.
We do building science research to understand how weather impacts our homes and businesses so we can build better, stronger homes that are better prepared for the severe weather.
And part of that testing is creating things like hailstorms to test roofs and ultimately make them less destructible.
So back in 2012, we started sending a team out into the field to observe hailstorms.
16.1.
How big is the hail? What's its diameter? How much does it weigh? How much strength does it take to crush one of those hailstones?
And that allows this team of scientists to create their own hail and recreate even the most extreme storms.
This allows us to set up our own conditions that can mimic what happens in the real world, and then we can test it over and over and over again.
The heart of this facility is the over 100 fans that draw enough power equivalent to 9,000 homes turning on their air conditioning at the same time.
One additional benefit to being in this chamber is that we not only can just test random wind speeds, we can actually take wind speed records from past hurricanes and then put those into our programming system and actually mimic the exact same winds that we saw in, so for example, Laura or Rita or Florence. Any of those storms, we can import those wind records into our system and kind of see what that is going to be doing to a structure.
And the research has helped create building guidelines for every single state and highly important recommendations for each and every home.
Garage doors are a big weakness for homes that allow the wind in. That's why here in the test chamber, we've actually proven that having a wind-rated garage door can help to keep that wind outside of your home. When you let the wind in the home, that's when it can push forces on the insides of the building, can push up on the roof. That roof loss can lead to other failures throughout the home.
You can see if your garage door is rated for high wind simply by checking the sticker on the inside. And if it's not rated for wind, Dillingham recommends making that a priority and make sure your roof is fortified.
We have 3 levels of fortified. Fortified Gold is great for new construction when you have that opportunity to go all the way and look at all your connections from the roof to the walls to the foundation. But so many of us live in a home already that's already built. Every time you re-roof is an opportunity to increase your home's resilience to severe weather.
The overall goal is that if your home is hit by a storm, the damage is minimal enough that you're not impacted for weeks or months on end, that you can still live there because most of it is still intact.
When we think about severe weather and hurricanes, especially like a Category 5 hurricane like Michael, we often think that there isn't anything we can do, and that's just not the case. There are things we can do. Some of them cost a little bit of money, but by making those cost-effective measures, we really can reduce the impact of severe weather and hurricanes on our lives and on our communities so that hurricanes aren't the end of a road. We can keep going after the storm.
Wow, fascinating. That was Perella Lewis reporting. If you'd like more information on how to make your home safer during severe weather, the Insurance Institute for Business and Home Safety has detailed guidelines on its website. Now, when storms are in the forecast, you'll likely hear us start to designate impact or alert days. Here's the difference. When you see these yellow icons, it means it's an impact day. That means out of the ordinary weather is expected that day. This will let you know the hours and the days that we expect weather to be impactful impactful to your outdoor plans. It's like a highlighter for us on our weather system. Examples of an impact day are especially cold or hot days, a washout with rain, or windy days. That brings us to alert days. Anytime you see the red icon, it means that strong to severe weather is likely to impact your family. Think dangerous weather with the red icon. Weather conditions that would prompt an alert day: flooding, tornadoes, tropical storms, and hurricanes. Now, coming up on our Forecasting Our Future Hurricane Outlook.
There's been some other attempts, of course, but haven't been successful. We are successful so far.
Of fighting nature with nature. It might sound far-fetched, but one group is working to stop hurricanes in their tracks, and some early tests are working.